Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, it's Regit and welcome back again to the Evangelion Collab episode 4. Flip, we're going through this soon enough, we'll be caught up with the Doki Doki series. Lol, he's still doing the Doki Doki series. Because I've resolutely decided to make the most of this collab because I love it and it actually has relevance to me because I've watched the anime as I keep telling everyone. And it's all great fun really, but the shame has been so far that there is nothing particularly new to enjoy. It's much the same level stuff as there always was. And today, that's about to get no different. That's the wrong angel. Explain yourself. The 24th of July. And that's today. 12 PM to 1:59 PM. And it's not doing what it's supposed to. I'm sorry, but the case is that I haven't even got this wrong. The 10th Angel Strikes will be available at the time listed below. 12 PM to 1:59 PM. It is 12:03 PM. And the 9th Angel Strikes event exists here as intended. Even dates 24th, 12 PM to 1:59 PM. So by rights, both of them should be up there, but they're not. I considered that perhaps having my VPN on to be able to watch ads for cat food was sort of setting a date back and I hadn't achieved the actual time yet because it thought I was in America or something like that. But that's definitely not the fact. It's still the 9th Angel here, but so should the 10th Angel. And at the moment, it's very much not striking anything. I'm starting to wonder if Gendo actually has something to do with this. I think he is being facetious. Look, target is closing in. It's clearly not. And now he's telling me if this doesn't work. You cheeky sod, you are, Gendo. Right then, it's later but within the same 12 PM to 2 PM, so let's start and have a look-see. No, it's still the 9th Angel, still the same time bracket. You know, it seems to me that this is concerning. I'd like to do some deeper digging, and that is to find out how the timetable works relative to something I saw yesterday. So when I initially looked at this, I didn't see that there was one event on the 23rd. I just assumed they started on the 24th, so when I went on Battle Cats yesterday evening, the 10th Angel was there. Wasn't anything I could do, couldn't record anything about it, but I want to see if the time coincides. And 23... 5 PM to 6:59 PM. I'm fairly sure that it was in the evening, sort of like 9 o'clock-ish, which makes me think that they've got these time things the wrong way round, and that perhaps on the even dates it's 7 to 9 AM, and on the odd dates it's 12 PM to 2 PM. So what this has essentially done for me here is screw me over a little bit, because if that is true, and I'd known that, I could have got up nice and early and sorted this out. As it stands at the moment, we may have been bamboozled by the dates that are definitely in the right way for the 9th Angel Strikes. As you can see, 7/24, 12 PM to 2 PM, and it's just behind us in the menu there. So it's not a thing about which way up I'm reading, because it wouldn't make sense to read upwards anyway, given that if you read up from even dates, there would be no dates for them. And I'm really making absolutely sure here, but there is something surely wrong. It's 5:45 PM, and guess what is behind this start menu here? It's the 10th Angel Strikes! When it's not supposed to be, but it's finally here, so I guess that's good. Let's give it a go. It striketh. Now, unfortunately, and this was something I was going to mention right at the start of the video as I was talking about new things to do, there is nothing new to do. Whereas these first levels didn't have a 4-star, this level doesn't even have a 2-star to it, and so it is just the 10th Angel Strikes, and to me, that confuses me a little bit, because it's nothing new that Ponos has to add in the sense of changing enemies or the makeup of the level. It's literally adding a graphic and a different magnification in a format that has been done very, very many times over down here in the Stories of Legend. So I feel like that's something that could have been done and really should have been done, but you know I'm a bit disappointed by that, so let's just make do with what we've got. I am going to do Refusal Type Hard first. And in my outro thing that I really actually rather enjoyed, I hope you enjoyed it as well, my little next time, enjoy those little things, I talked about putting the combo in. I'm not going to do that, and actually I'm going to see what happens with not doing doing that. Tokyo 3! Quite a long base length as well. That's got to be like most of Tokyo 3. That's probably bigger than Tokyo 3. Where are you then? Hello, my friend. The reason I can't pronounce these things is because in the anime, they're not actually said. Like, these are sort of things that like appear on wiki entries. Like, oh yes, that was Zamiel, Bamiel, Wamiel, Flamiel, and of course the 29th angel, Iggy Azaliel. They're just called the angel, in case you're wondering why I'm quite so inept at pronouncing them. But anyway, yes, this is the ultra scary one, and I now know some more things. This little chappie at the heart of him isn't a heart, but it is a core of sorts, and that, canonically, is what you need to destroy to defeat the angel. So Mr. Cut Up Curtains around his edges here is of very little concern. Ava 08! Oh, beautiful! One shot knockback. You go, Ava 08. Do it again. Oh, yeah, I like that. Go on, go on, go on. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Go on, go on, go on. Yeah, there we go. Hey! Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, no, I was literally about to say that Ava 08 cannot be hit by this angel. It can, though, but not enough. Seemingly, it's only hard difficulty, so it certainly should be easy enough. And bizarre! That's nice and easy, how we like it. I apologise if you can hear my computer going with its fan. Everything is doing it same way. It's just incredibly, insanely hot again because of dreadful British summertime and global warming and all these terrible things. Maybe because it's hot in here, the computer's being all like the big bad wolf. Refusal type merciless. Now this is one that I struggled with immensely. I mean, I was looking at my old Evangelion videos to basically rebrand them with the title Evangelion Collab 1.0 to distinguish these ones as Evangelion Collab 2.0 so that we have a nice sort of distinction between the two sets of them in case people are just watching them and wonder why on earth said unit is not in. I spent a lot of time on this 10th angel here, really struggling, and it is for the exact reason that I bring with me here and now. I didn't have the you will find happiness combo that I don't like, because it's an XL combo. Now, we've never had an XL combo in the game before. Most ones are SM and M. I think we have about one L, which is the assortment of 5 crazed cats, and then that's pretty much it. What we have is a sudden overpowered combo that feels like it's been crowbarred in to make the 10th angel possible. And I don't like that. I'd like the idea of a steady bettering of combos until we eventually get to an XL instead of, oh, it's a collab. Oh, quick, I need a way to defeat the angels. Oh, Kaworu, you can do it. I'm just not particularly in with that. And so I'm not going to use the combo because there's no new facet to the level. I don't need to beat it. I want to see if I can beat it without having to use the combo. The principal problem with this idea immediately seems to be that I've got absolutely no monies with which to do so. So yeah, I'm just going to get decimated there, but we'll allow it to happen. The level has a reasonable energy cost of 100. Here's my idea then. Apart from opening the window, multiple meat shields, as you might expect from an enemy like Zuriru. It sounds like a squirrel already, doesn't it? I've put in Metal Macho, not a brainwave from modern times. I just saw that when going through the footage of before. Otherwise, cheap meat shields, a meat shield that survived a lethal strike, and then an ultra cheap meat shield with its slightly weird recharge time, but fine. Maglev, I saw in our brief little moment there, sniped off peons really rather well. Gonna keep that. Fishman Cat, I believe, got to the angel, so that's really rather good. I'm proposing Octopus in the sense that it might get to the angel, and if it does, might weaken it, which would be really useful. Although it took off the entirety of my base health nearly in one shot, so that might get repurposed into not being there anymore very soon. Ava 08, we're going to give that one an opportunity to shine, hopefully we'll be able to afford it, and Ultima Galaxy Cosmo. Huge range and the ability to freeze floating. Now this is all riding on the assumption that even though it's an angel, it's a kind of Evangelion angel, not a Battle Cat's angel, so it still counts as a floating enemy. If it doesn't, I'll look really stupid. I'm bringing Rich Cat and Sniper Cat here, not messing about at all. I've got Sniper Cat and I've switched to my normal normal cannon because I thought, well, this chappie takes at least a tiny little while to attack. If there are any attacks that we can interrupt, that might help us. So we're going to try and maximise our ability to do that. Is that far enough away? It looks like it, but it won't be for long, and I'm starting to get a terrible feeling that I have tried this before and not had it work. Right, okay, so that is an issue. You know what I said about looking like an idiot? That might be a thing. Ava 08's first job, Sniper Zoj. Well, it's done a little bit of a decent job of that. Okay, Ava 08 survives a shot. That's really good. So it got a hit on it, and then it will just about get another hit before it gets decimated. Unfortunately, there seems to be a shield. Nothing like a kind of very exciting and expansive AT fields, just a tiny little blue shield, but might be a blue shield which has uprooted any plans I've possibly had and makes me look really rather silly. Again, Zuruo, what you playing at? That's 2 years in a row you've made me look silly. And it's all going a little bit floor 30. We're now getting multiple peons at once. 3 this time, which is not useful, and there doesn't seem to be much of a let up. I'm just putting out Ultimate Galaxy Cosmo because it's a unit at this point. It's not going to be hugely useful, and by the amount of peons being spawned, I'm really getting the picture that it wants you to put in the combo that I don't want to put in. I'm going to keep fighting you, Zuruo, especially seeing I got my items on here, and I will fight you to the bitter end. And if I beat you, who's going to look silly then? Oh dear, no. Oh, we have just lost a huge amount of ground there. That is awful. That was partly started by my terrible magleving that got just caught just before it could hit something. And that has allowed Zuruo to make up a huge amount of ground that has just catastrophically ruined my entire attempt through just a small mistake. Oh, it's immune to the normal cat cannon, of course. That shield's making it even worse for me. Flippin' sake. You're making me look stupid again. I spent at least a precious few seconds changing that cannon, Zeroel. Oh, better than I thought. We're going to have to chip away on it. I don't see any other way to try and deal with it, except for something that I'm sure I've tried in the past, but might as well try again. Cyberpunk. At least that's going to get hits in if we can have enough meat shields to regularly keep it back. Will Glass Cat be able to slow it? Glass Cat's pretty multi-purpose. It's got just about every ability under the sun, but, you know, knowing Zero will probably make me look silly again, so won't hold my breath. I felt like Octopus Cat did a decent job, but obviously since our floating thesis doesn't work, we're going to get rid of it in favour of some more, I don't know, like quick damage stuff or quick putting up wall stuff like Zamboni, perhaps. Fishman, I think, did a good job just by virtue of itself, so I'm going to keep that. And cannon-wise, I've got to think about what will be best for the peons, because each cannon is going to do absolutely nothing to Zero LL, I assume. Slow beam lasts longer. I think we'll just stick with slow beam. So even as I'm using so many items in doing this, and I know it's 2, but for me that is so many, I'm going to put a cat CPU on as well, because it should be fairly simple for it to work with what's here, and I might just have to work on opportune maglev snipes when the time comes to it. But for at least the start of the battle, I can perhaps let it just do things for itself and perhaps go and splash water on my face because it's so flipping hot. Right, Metal Cat's there. Put Fishman in because that's quite quick. Turn you back on. Right, I'll be back in a sec. Unconscious of issues there might be. Oh, it's rectified itself, it's fine. I thought it was going to put out Cyberpunk. You know, as I was washing my face, I realised, flipping sake, it's probably going to do a thing where it decimates any chance of me succeeding by putting out a lone Cyberpunk that it's saved for without any consideration to protecting it. But you know what? It hasn't quite done that. And although I'm not sure we'll be slowing Zero, I mean, I know we won't, I've just seen, hopefully there'll be some damage occurring, and that can be more than can be said for most of the time against Zero L. So, let's just hope these meat shields can be sustained, and I'd just quite like to leave it be. That was a very opportune sniper the cat there. I think if we hadn't knocked that back, that would have been my Cyberpunk absolutely decimated. In true Regit style, I just stood there terrified, not actually knowing what on earth I would do about it. Oh! Cyberpunk damage confirmed! Knockback! Fantastic! And we're actually doing kind of alright for monies. Well, at this point then, let's just try and make sure we have enough monies for when it wants to put out another Cyberpunk, because it will eventually, and we're sort of getting toward that time. Let's put out these ones actually, spend a little bit of the monies because there are a lot of peons about. Make that a lot of peons about. But oh my goodness me. How is this happening? I'm sorry. How is this happening? How you gonna decimate my... Yeah, okay. Well, I to be honest, don't know how that happened. I mean, the CPU can only spam these a little bit faster than I was doing so. So, you know what? Do it yourself. Smug CPU. See, you're making me look stupid now. We're actually almost quite flush for monies, and it's doing a really good job. I'm genuinely surprised at how well it's going. Plenty of peons? Oh, that's alright. Plenty of monies. I mean, that will soon go down if it keeps putting out stuff. But the recharge time in these, and I didn't even think about this, seem quite well placed to allow me to maintain monies despite using the CPU at the same time. But stuff has just got inside Cyberpunk's blind spot, and now that one's going to get decimated. I've been made to look stupid again! Oh no, this is bad. This is bad. Sort that out, please. I know you literally can't do anything more than you're doing, but please, like, you know, can we have a bit more of a favourable outcome than what's going on at the moment? This Cyberpunk here, if this one's decimated, the base will be as well. This is our final frontier. Our final hope. Like Shinji, but more reliable. I mustn't run away. I mustn't run away. I can't run away. Oh no, we've just been given the mother load of stuff here. Even floor 30 is never so unreasonable. Come on now. I don't know why I'm flipping the rows. I mean, CPU is able to put out everything and will put out everything. I'm just frantically flipping between them, hoping that things will go a little bit better because, oh no, it's going to be in range of the Cyberpunk easily now, and that's going to be it again. Oh, knockback! Probably makes no difference to the outcome, but nice little stay of execution there. You know what, I'm going to put water on my face again because, to be honest, it's just too hot here and I am useless, right? You know, machines, let them take over. How are we doing? We doing alright? Looks like we're doing alright. Certainly for monies, not so much for base distance. Oh dear, no, really not for base distance. I mean, come on now. Get your maglev out. Oh no! Did that really clip through all of them? I mean, it wasn't a clip, but they were just in unfortunate positions, and that is going to be our sign of decimation. Just too many peons at this point. It really resolutely does not want me to do this level in any kind of ethical way. My purism has been beaten. But you know what? We almost had it half done, and seeming as we've already long since done the level and there's nothing new to it, I will count that as a victory. I'm making this out of a love for the Evangelion Collab, but not for the levels at the moment. The next level will be new. That's great, but it really would have been nice to see different variants of these levels, even if it's just different magnifications of them. Anyway, I think we can say that that will do it. I hope you appreciated my valiant efforts, and I hope you appreciated the video that they were within. So on that note, I will bid you goodbye and say I hope you enjoyed. The 13th Angel strikes. Can Regit get round to watching his Evangelion 3.33 recurring DVD in time to know what's going on? Will he again stubbornly ignore the advice to put the combo in his lineup? Probably. Episode 5. Finally a new level in the collab. Tune in next time for more fan service.